Alright, so we've had the quick brainstorm with the studio, and everyone's been away and kind of pulled some research together. So now we're just going to, you know, basically dissect what everyone's brought together and see what we like and don't like for each side, basically. So, I mean, John's got in front of him some stuff to do with kind of masks and kind of Chinese art, which could be quite nice. Sorry, Japanese art, which could be quite nice for the concept that we're having for the English side, which would be a central element like a lion's head or typography or something along those kind of lines.
Yeah, so I grabbed these. We were talking about, one of the ideas we spoke about was actually having a large figure. Maybe that should be a lion which represented the London, and I came across these and I really liked the kind of large figurative face of a lion, which could be quite central and large again. So yeah, I wanted to show you guys this and get your thoughts on it.
Yeah, I think it's quite nice that it's not the typical English representation of a lion.
Exactly. It's a bit more stylized, and I think when we start
graphic.
Yeah, when we start to illustrate our lion, we will give it a bit more character, give it a bit more depth. I thought there was some interesting shading in this, so we could start off maybe vectoring the lion's face, and as the design develops we'll introduce new ideas in there, but then we can take it for another stage in maybe Photoshop where we can be inspired by some of this shading.
Yeah.
I'm loving all this stuff with the clouds and stuff, the detail in there.
Yeah. And then so Duncan has pulled some of this along with me, which for the
Oh, these are great.
New York side of things, we're thinking about doing something really intricate based on kind of maybe building up some sort of city, or not really sure yet, but these kind of starting points of inspiration could be really nice, like this kind of really intricate detail and yeah,
something with a bit of narrative in there, telling some stories, you know, happening within.
It's a real devil's in the detail, this one especially. You can have all these mini stories happening within the large story.
Yeah, I think we're definitely on the right lines with this stuff, but I think as we've got to include a bit of iStock, I think, you know, we'll kind of take all this on board and then have a little look through iStock and see what we can kind of start to think about that can kind of work into these ideas and start sketching up some first mock-ups.
Yeah.